up, everybody? Joe Simpson here. Wow, I have like fallen off the face of the earth, but I'm back. I think I'm over the sickness. I still sound a little froggy, but I'm getting through it. Today I'm working on some food projects. I've got a football game tonight with my son, and then I've got some fishing to do tomorrow with Pat. It's supposed to get cool and crispy this weekend, so hopefully this fall bite will kick in. We've been having this lingering summertime, and it's driving me crazy. But to make up for what I have not been doing lately, which is making videos, I want to commit to a 30-day challenge with you guys. So what I want to do is I want to fish straight for 30 days. I'm going to have a surprise and a twist in this challenge. I'm going to have you guys determine what bait to use to fish with, what kind of rod and reel to use to fish with, and when to use it and time and all that stuff. Now, a lot of my fishing is going to be in the morning, so a lot of you are going to be limited to morning fishing. I will try to get out and do some evening fishing, but here's the challenge and the prize if you guys are successful. Whoever gives me the advice that catches me the most fish at one outing is going to win a rod and reel combo. I'm going to give you the Pissy Fun Phantom X, and I haven't determined the rod yet, but it'll be a good one. And I'm going to send you the rod and reel combo, and this is going to be over the next 30 days. So how I want this to work is like this. Watch my videos. This one you can start with right here. I'm going to go fishing with Pat tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. in the boat in Ashburn on a pond. You tell me what you think I should use, whether it's poppers, topwater, if it's spoons, if it's worms, whatever it may be. Now I'm going to use whatever bait you recommend for 1 hour. Now if I don't catch a fish in 1 hour on the bait recommendation, I'm going to go to the next person and start fishing with that bait challenge. So I'll figure it out as I go. But hopefully somebody will end up with a new rod and reel out of this whole thing. Oh, and the guy who won the frog, I promise I will send you that frog. I haven't forgotten. I just have been busy. So I'll pack it up and send it to you. Don't worry. But anyway, stay tuned for the challenge. I'll walk out to my tackle and show you guys some stuff that I have to fish with so you can use some of those lures as ideas for selections. Don't pick something, like a, Mega Bass 14-inch wake bait that costs $300 because I'm not going to buy that. But if it's like flukes or worms or poppers or whopper ploppers, we'll go over my tackle and we'll see what I have to fish with here in a little while. And you guys can tell me what you think I should use tomorrow. Okay guys, here I am in my garage. So what I want to do is go over some of the rules of engagement for this new little project I've got going on. So if you didn't chime in earlier or you skipped through the stuff, basically I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give you the Pissy Fun Phantom X reel, and then I'm going to give you a rod, and I'm going to leave the rod choice up to the winner. But how this contest is going to work is I'm going to fish straight for 30 days. Okay, every day I'm going to pick somebody's fishing style that they tell me. So what you're going to do, here's all the different baits and stuff that I have on the wall. This isn't everything that I have, but anything that you see up here is fair game. Anything that you can come up with or think of on your own is fair game, as long as it's not something stupid like some kind of like $100 swim bait. I've got frogs, I've got rats, I've got square bills galore, I've got poppers, I've got whopper plopper-ish type stuff, I've got jigs, all kinds of plastics, I've got war eagle spinner baits. So come up with an idea of how to help me catch more fish. So maybe this will benefit me in a way that will benefit you too. So for tomorrow, just give me your bait of choice, your setup for rod and reel, and how I should fish it. I'm going to start fishing it from 6 to 9. I'm going to pick 3 different baits each day I go fishing. I'm going to give each bait an hour's worth of time of potential. So I'm going to fish the bait for an hour. If I don't catch anything, it's coming off. That person loses. I go to the next guy. I fish. Let's say I catch 3 fish that day. And then let's say I go the whole rest of the 30-day challenge and I only catch 2 fish on anybody else's bait that they give me as a choice, then that person with 3 baits is going to be the winner for the rod and reel. Does that make sense? So whoever's bait choice that I use, if I catch like 5 fish, and that's the most fish I ever caught on one bait used in this whole contest, that person's going to win. And I'll try to be as fair as I can and pick the baits that make sense. Anything stupid I just won't pick. But you tell me what to use, color, hooks. You can be as detailed as you want. I'll tell you what I can and can't do, and I'll do that. But let's talk about what I'm giving away. Yeah, I have the Pissy Fun Phantom X reel, new in the box. I bought this from a guy on Facebook. I use one and I like it a lot. I don't really need the other, so I'm going to give it away to somebody. What I want to do is give you somewhat of a choice. So first up is going to be the shock rod. And these aren't going to all necessarily be great rods, but this is a Berkley shock rod. It's 6 foot 6 inches. It's medium heavy. It's a bait casting rod. It's in really good shape. It works fine. Nothing's broken, and it's actually very strong. I've used it for frogging and for flipping. And then I've got this other rod by Veritas, or by Abu Garcia, called the Veritas. And this rod is actually broken. It used to be a 6.6, and I snapped it when I went to Georgia, and it's a 6 foot. But I've kind of fixed the tip to where it's very usable. So it still has great action. It's a little stiffer than it used to be, but I kind of like that. That's a choice somebody can have. I have this cherry wood, and before you laugh at the cherry wood and make fun of it, this Berkley cherry wood is a 7 foot rod. Here's the little emblem here. What I do like is it has a full cork handle, and it's in very good shape. No eyes are missing, no breaks. And I used this for about a year and a half with my Cast King Assassin, and I loved this rod. It was the perfect balance between medium and medium heavy. So for you BFS fans, I have a broken TTC 662L. Now, I know you feel like I'm giving you away my broken stuff, but I am. But it's not in bad shape. This still remains to be about 6 feet. These rods have a really soft tip to begin with. BFS rods are by nature going to be really soft. But this works perfect. This will pull in any 14-inch bass you catch. It'll catch the sunfish and make those fish seem just as fun. So yeah, that's my lineup. I've got a 6 foot BFS rod, a 6 foot Veritas, which is a medium. That's a good square bill rod. I've got the Berkley shock rod, which is 6.6 medium heavy, and I've got the cherry wood, which is 7 foot. If it were my choice, I'd probably go with the shock rod or the cherry wood. And then the broken rods, if you really want a BFS, you get started with my BFS rod. And the Veritas, I love that rod. So don't be afraid of these broken rods. I got them kind of fixed up to where they work fine. So yeah, that's going to be the rod and reel combo. You can pick your rod and I'll give you the reel. And yeah, once again, here's some of the different baits and things that you can choose from. I know I'm not giving you a really good shot here, but just a quickie kind of go over. It's nothing great, but anything you can think of, I'm up for. You know, if it's $4, $5, $6, I don't mind buying the baits, but don't get into weird stuff because I probably won't do it. And good luck. Start giving me tips below. Tomorrow I'm going to be pond fishing. We got low temps tonight of 48. We've had averages of 80 in the daytime for the last week. So we're getting a temp drop. It's going to get cold. It's probably going to be breezy. We're going to be 48 tonight, 66 high tomorrow. So in the morning fishing, it's going to be cold. Water will be residually warm. I don't know what the clarity will be. I imagine it'll be medium stained pond fishing. So give me your best tips on what I can do tomorrow to catch some fish with Pat. I'll try them out, and may the best man give me the best advice and win.